Political theater, and this is Mark Meadows. You might have heard another congresswoman mention this just a moment ago, right before we went to break. Mark Meadows bringing in Lynn Patton, who works for the administration, as proof that Donald Trump is not a racist. Let's watch.
How long have you known Ms. Patton?
I'm responsible for Lynn Patton joining the Trump Organization and the job that she currently holds.
You made some very demeaning comments about the president that Ms. Patton doesn't agree with. In fact, it has to do with your claim of racism. She says that as a daughter of a man born in Birmingham, Alabama, that there is no way that she would work for an individual who was racist. How do you reconcile the two of those, Mr.
As neither should I, as the son of a Holocaust survivor.
I've talked to the president over 300 times. I've not heard one time a racist comment out of his mouth in private. So how do you reconcile that? Do you have proof of those conversations?
I would ask you to
Do you have tape recordings of those conversations?
No, sir. Ask Ms. Patton how many people who are black are executives at the Trump Organization, and the answer is zero.
I'm going to throw this to Maya Wiley. I don't think you need an introduction. Our viewers know who you are. What do you think of that?
Do you want my angry black woman response, or do you want my MSNBC analyst response?
I want whatever response you have to give.
I have to start as a black woman.
Yeah.
That was the most offensive thing I have ever seen in my life. And to take one person, parade her physically in front of cameras and say she works for Trump, therefore he can't, even though we have a public record during the campaign of several incidents that have called into question his racial attitudes, but one woman who works for him who can be physically paraded out in front of the cameras, that was the most irresponsible moment I have seen on TV in a very long time.
That's it?
I can't curse. It's not HBO.
Okay, I'll leave that there.
But it was also amazing, right, to say that her simple presence was a rebuttal.
He's not a racist.
That, well, she's here and she worked for him, therefore everything he says can't be true. It takes a certain kind of person to have that equation of racism.
There's a whole section in Michael Cohen's opening statement